I'm here.
Yep, we're about to go live. We are live actually. We're about to start qualifying in 1 minute. YouTube stream is up.
Oh. Just to let you know, I cannot watch the stream.
You cannot.
Oh, where is it? Are you streaming?
Oh, I don't know. I'll share it with you. Or WhatsApp.
Wait, are we not watching it in Discord, or are we watching it in?
We are.
YouTube?
We're staying it on Discord. Alright, I'm about to start qualifying in the next minute. We already have some viewers in the lobby. Also, we're live on YouTube.
Is the voice being transmitted?
Yep.
Oh, okay. But I can. Are we watching it in Discord? Though? Yes. Sorry for the confusion, everyone.
yeah, we're on Discord. Alright,
Okay.
we're about to start qualifying.
So people who are watching from different parts of the world, we are experiencing some technical issues, but sorted at this point. So good morning everyone, or good evening, or good night, depending on wherever you're watching the stream from. I am Gautam Brunoj. Joining me is Arjun. Both of us will be tuning you throughout this qualifying session. As you can see, the qualifying section has started. 8 minutes in, 2 minutes into it, 8 minutes to go. Let's see who comes on top for the first qualifier. On screen we can see Nasir, who is somewhat easily going through Hockenheimring, which is our track today, Hockenheim Short. Let's see a flying lap from Nasir just in a moment. He would be starting a flying lap. What is he on a flying lap, Arjun? Do you think it's a flying lap? How does the times look?
I think the flying laps are just about to commence right now. As you see, everyone on the map just making their way to the start-finish straight. So, a little bit of context for everyone. From what we've seen during the week of practice, gentleman currently on the leaderboard in P9 KTV is slated as the favorite to take pole position here today.
Interesting. How much far ahead is he compared to others?
Well, we haven't seen him log any practice time online. Based on what we saw in the hot lap qualifying at Nürburgring, he was about 2/10 above the next person behind him. But he does do a lot of offline practice.
Isn't it?
Yep.
Great, that's a serious time considering this is a short circuit, and hopefully they have run it on the short circuit in Nürburgring, if I'm not mistaken. So right. Shorter lap time, shorter distance, 2/10 clear. That is clearly a class apart. Let's see Mustafa starting his first flying lap. Is it Mustafa? Oh, we missed his speed.
Do you want to go on board with Mustafa? Let's do that.
He's went into the pits, so why not? Is he in the pits?
Nope, we're on board with him right now.
He started to warm up his tires and then send in for a flying lap. Going into turn What?
Oh, I think he's
Four?
parking up. That's an abandoned
What's
lap
wrong?
from him.
Oh no, he's just giving way to Nasir, I think.
Yep. Let's go on board with Nasir.
Nasir, then it is. He's took the curb pretty aggressively. He's taking all the curbs pretty aggressively, and I think that's the way we should to get a fast lap time. You haven't got any straights. Just gather your thoughts. So you have to be in the zone, get all of the braking points right, and nail all of the corners. But as we can see, he just transported back to the pits. He's at the moment fourth. Is he allowed another set of tires and then come back and do another flying lap? Let's see. Moving on board with KDB, the championship favorite at this point, but we have not started the championship. Although, oh no, he just collected a spinning car of who was that? I did not quite get it. He's also aborting his
waiting for a gap to start his
flying
next hot lap.
Yes, you are right, Arjun. That is nice spot. He is going into the start-finish straight at the moment. Let's see how he fares. The last lap time is not competitive as we saw. Do we have track limits enforced in this qualifying session, Arjun?
Yes, we do.
Did we see KDB go above the track limits at turn 2?
Negative. So all the drivers will have a flashing notification on the screen if they violate track limits, telling them to slow down for an invalid lap. At this point, if anyone does choose to continue on, that one will cause a track hazard, and two will just wear out their tires. So the most pertinent approach for people who bin a lap, let's say in the beginning, is just to return to the pits again.
That is a nice initiative. That is how Formula One should be at this moment, because we are getting post-race penalties given and taken this year, as we saw Gasly losing his podium and then regaining it back, which doesn't sound professional, but we are professional here, despite cancelling the first race. Apologies to everyone who were hoping to watch the first race. But here we are, round 1 or Formula Challenge Season 2 qualifiers.
Blazing time there by Envy. At the start of this week, I had predicted that the benchmark would be around 1:02.5. They seem to have gone well beyond that now.
Wow, that is a pretty good time. Just over 2 tenths into 1 minute 2 seconds. That's a fast time. Do you think anyone is going to catch him? Do you think anyone is going to beat him?
Let's see. It's going to be a hard task. I think that is the fastest time we've seen all week, even through the practice sessions. So Envy pulling out all the stops for this one right
here. Yes, that is true. I think it is. You guys are probably wondering what tires they are running. Is it safe to assume that all of them are running soft tires at this point? Is there a graphic you can see?
Correct.
As far as I can see, all of them are running soft tires. If they are not, they should be changing into softs.
And for our viewers' information, everyone is also locked with regards to their setups. So there's no tuning advantage to be gained in our championship. Everyone's using the same setup, the same tires, and including their view. Everyone's locked to cockpit view as well.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Majma has just went off the last corner and then regained his control over the car. That was exciting to watch, but please, Arjun, continue.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I hope he wasn't impeding Nadeem there, who was just about to start a hot lap.
That is true. That is very true. Hopefully he's not. But that was very unfortunate. But the sausage curb right outside the last corner is a bit big for these cars. I think we should start talking about these cars. These are Tatu's
FT421s.
FT421. You are right, Arjun. That is FT421. What engines are they running? I believe they are running a 1.4 liter turbocharged engine tuned by Abarth brand that we are used to hearing. I think it is the same, and I do not think, I just know that it is the same engine that we have in Abarth Punto, but slightly different state of tune. And also these cars weighing just few kilograms, making it very light. So these cars are expected to hit close about 240 kilometers an hour, which an Abarth Punto does not do that. Oh, we see a nice oversteer moment from Jarvis Sim Station. He's trying to reverse back into the grid, and we are riding on board with KDB. That is fantastic. Clipping the curb, that was neat. Everything was neat. He's trying to get a cheeky slipstream from the car in front of him. We have lost him at the moment. We are going.
He has improved this time by about 500ths of a second. In the same
That
breath,
could be.
Envy has gone even faster, also improving his pole position
Wow.
time.
That could be the slipstream. Not to mention that he was driving his car to his best of abilities. Let's see Majma going into the straight, clipping the first corner nice and easy. The helicopter shot does not justify the speed they are carrying into the corners. But it's a slight oversteer moment, and he's a, I believe, who is he?
This is Ashutosh.
Ashutosh. I believe he can use a little bit more track and then gain a little bit more time. But let's see what he's trying to do.
Right,
A little bit nervous. You're a little bit nervous on the steering wheel, as we can see. He is trying to juggle the car all through the track. I believe this is probably not going to be a fast lap. No, he improved. That is amazing. He's improved to 1 minute, 3 seconds, and 6. So putting him on to 10th at the moment. So apparently we do not have a elimination zone. Whatever position they finish at this point is where they are going to start their race. We can see did we lose the timing sheet? We have it back. We have a spread of times in the rookie class, which but the top 6 seems to be in the same second, which could be interesting. So whoever gets a nice start in the race can get in front and then defend all his way through it to win the race, or even grab a nice podium. Let's see how that goes in some time.
And we see people coming into the pits now, just getting ready for the race start, which should begin in about 30 seconds here.
Yes, I think the qualifying is done. We are on board the SLS AMG of the safety car. Yes, we do have a safety car this year. Last year we did not. We are excited to see the safety car. It's a Mercedes SLS AMG, driven by none other than Arjun. As you can see, the livery, it is nicely decorated with none other than our Mattia Benetto, who is who used to be a team principal of Ferrari, who is on top. Well, that is a mixture of, is it Nico Hulkenberg and Brad Pitt, Arjun? Who are we missing on the side? Wow, all of the drivers have to face Nicolas Latifi while they are under the safety car times. So that is a nice treat for all of the drivers, and nice little bit of meme touch by the organizers of this wonderful racing series. How did the lap times go? Can we see the intervals? So they're they're starting to go into race mode all of a sudden. Envy is first, followed by KDB. We were expecting it the other way around, but let's see how that goes. Aaron is second, Praveet is fourth. Aaron is third. My correction, apologies. Steve, Nasir, Mustafa, Apurv, Anay, and Ashutosh completes the top 10. The top 10, not from qualifying, but the finishers of top 10 will be awarded with race points coming the end of 15 minutes from now. Let's watch the race. As we can see, all three lights uh, coming in. All of the drivers are pinned to the floor, and it's lights out. We can see Steve getting a nice start. Who else has got a nice start? There is someone who just ran a little bit wide, just a bit contact, and then through goes was it Aaron who?
Oh,
Oh,
big incident.
that is not how we go racing, but sim racing. Uh, you kind of expect that to happen, especially in the rookie season. But that was not how we make overtakes. But anyways, let's see. KDB has gone into the lead in that mishaps, and he is now leading the race with just 0.8 seconds behind comes Aaron. Uh, I believe Envy is a fast. Envy has got a fast car underneath him. He's got all of the setups right. As we can see, the setup is not. We cannot change the setup. Oh no, that is some commentator's curse that I've put on Envy. But anyways, he's gathered his car nice and easy. He's charging back into Aaron, claiming back his first place that he lost in the first lap and going into the second lap. Let's see who else is challenging for a position up ahead. As we can see, the top 10 has been shuffled down because of the incident. Ashutosh has just gone out. You see, trying to continue. He's still running in the points. He can still claim a nice, decent finish for the championship if he can get the car back. Let's see how. Ooh, big moment from, was it Nasir? Arjun.
Right,
Did
yeah.
we see? That was a big moment. That is huge car control. He just. What was it? Tire temperature, or even a little bit of uh, wake from the car in front. That was decent and nicely corrected by Nasir. Anyways, let's hope for more. He's gaining on TNR Silver. Let's see if I can see a move coming in the next lap or so, or even we can see something happening in the background. But let's focus on Nasir at the moment. Let's see where he is aligning his car. A little bit of a lockup. He was trying to jump in front of TNR, but that was definitely not an overtaking spot for him at that point. Let's see what he is thinking. Now this is a nice bit of time in the race for Nasir, thinking all of the moves, thinking his rivals' moves up in front, getting a tighter exit onto the turn that Sebastian Vettel once understeered into the barriers, losing his championship hopes to Hamilton on 2017. Such a wonderful track, Arjun. Nice and neat racing after the first lap incident. What do you think about the race at the moment?
Seems to be going fine so far. We did see an incident further back around P15, but it looks like the race is largely divided into 3 or 4 packs. You can see on the mini-map right there. And Nasir currently trying to make himself large as he possibly can in TNA Silver's mirror. That explains some of the locking up, trying to be on the inside behind him when he brakes. But it looks like he's going to get this done here soon, provided he keeps it clean. Further ahead, we see Envy gaining very quickly on Aaron as we cut to the battle ahead.
A picture-in-picture of Envy, and let's focus on the race with Nasir at the moment, Arjun. Is that possible?
Oh,
Are we riding on board with Envy? We can see that he's closed the gap with Aaron. He's trying to get a nice and decent exit out of the last corner. He is trying to get a slipstream. Wow, he's got massive speed compared to Aaron, and he's trying to close it down, but not enough straight for him to make the pass. Both of them going just a touch wide. That is acceptable. Aaron is trying to defend and gets a lock up. That is a nice switchback from Envy. That was a wonderful move, Arjun.
Aaron's
I
still on
wasn't
the inside.
expecting rookie. He is still on the inside. Let's see who breaks last, but that is a fast right-hander. Envy gets the inside line. That move is done unless he makes another mistake. But Envy, the fastest man in qualifying, is currently running second. Let's see if he can go and catch KDB. The brakes are glowing. Nice graphics. Oh no! Was that a bad bit of defense or moving under braking by who did we see that?
It looked like TNA Silver braking late and tapping Steve in the back.
Oh yes, but has he got the move done? Let's see how that goes.
He has. TNA Silver is now ahead, and Steve fighting hard to get his position back.
Is that something for the race stewards to investigate? But anyways, that is wow. That the sausage curve right at the exit of last. He should be rejoining the track safely, which he does. Well played, TNA Server. With the adrenaline rush, we just has to start get back to the race and then start racing at the earliest. But he chose a nice and safe moment. But he's going off track. What is happening there? Is it the tire attempts that? Oh, that was not a decent move.
With a spinning Tanishq and gone for a 360 right there.
Wow, that was not sportsmanlike from. Was it? Did he lose the car, or what happened over there? Let's find out.
A classic Verstappen 360 over there from Parker.
Yes, yeah. Nice that you mentioned Verstappen in the sim racing, because he does a lot of spin racing or sim racing. Let's find out how the race is panning out. We are in the midfield, no points paying position that we are saying, but everyone's enthusiastic and trying to get as much as race time and points as they can to improve their championship points. All of the drivers.
That's a dangerous place to attempt an overtake.
I think he found out himself that was a dangerous place to overtake. He lost quite many positions and rejoining the track. That is probably his something trying to remember for the next race. But anyways, how are the leaders faring? KDB going up first with a healthy 2-second lead from Envy, and then follows Aaron, and then there's a huge huge gap between the pack, and going at a lonely fourth place is Nasir, and then fifth is also at a decent gap. He's got a healthy margin from Steve at the moment. Yes, that was nicely predicted by me, although that was a mistake. But that was a nice overtake.
There's a battle going on back and forth right now between Nadeem and Steve. It's worth pointing out that we have two N Sansaras on the grid. Nadeem and Nasir are brothers.
Nadeem and Nasir are brothers. Wow, that is a nice, interesting fact to know. Another interesting fact to know is that the Hockenheimring is the place where Jim Clark, famous racing driver, lost his life back in the years. But definitely no one is expecting that to happen here, because this is sim racing. But everyone's enjoying their life just like Jim Clark did. So let us remember him for a second. But nice racing between Nadeem and Steve. Nadeem has fallen a little bit back. Do you think he can go and catch down Steve and claim another couple of points to his point tally?
I think if he keeps it clean and wait for Steve to make the mistake, that's his opening. Right now, as we reach the last 5 minutes of the race, it's going to be the key factor here is going to be how well people have been able to keep their tires alive.
Yes, that is true. As we know, or if probably if you did not know that, uh, rookie class are not. It is not mandated. Who is stopping by the track? Majima is stopping by the track for some reason. Is he giving way to lead cars? What is happening over there?
Trying
Was
to
he?
rejoin safely, it looks like.
Uh, and someone else is spinning on the background. Was that
That's
TF
Dexterax.
Dexter Dexterax? Wow, that is a nice name. I quite like it. Anyways, as I was trying to say, it is not mandated for uh, rookie class drivers to get a pit stop done or to use another compound. Uh, so tire management and tire preservation is key towards the final 5 minutes, or let's say 4 minutes from now. So whoever has kept the tires in decent condition.
Oh,
Oh, that was a bad decision from Majima. I think Majima was trying to uh, get back on the inside and then try to switch back on whoever was in front, but that was definitely not how we should overtake another person. But who are we seeing? Who are we seeing? Ane.
Golden
Ane is just outside the points. Is he trying to claim back a position so that he can get into the point? It is very likely as Pravit just goes outside the track in the final corner and then getting a nice slipstream as Ane trying to catch him up. He is trying a move to the inside of the first corner, which is not probably going to go well, which he does know, and backs out nice and easy.
So it looks like
Little bit of low.
Ashutosh up ahead in P9 is trying the Carlos Sainz strategy of backing Pravit up into an A.
Oh, or is he lacking a little bit of pace? Because if just as we can see, Ane, if he can come at Pravit, he can also come at Ashutosh, which could result him losing a position to Ane. But Ane is trying everything in his powers to get two cars up ahead, which TNR Silva just lost the car. Was it a contact? I think I saw another car in the background. Was it a contact, Arjun? Did we miss something?
Quite possibly.
That is a nice and decent line. Very aggressive by Ashutosh, cutting across Pravit Sharma. Pravit Sharma is decently finding a rhythm and then waiting for his time in the last crucial 2 minutes. Is he coming up for a move? That is nice and decent defense from Ashutosh, which can Ane can get get a smell of. He can smell two positions up in front of him, but he just cannot get it done. That is again a nice defense from Ashutosh. That's a little bit on the edge, but super racing here from Ashutosh, Pravit Sharma, and NA, who is trying to get at least one position. Wow, Pravit is trying everything in his power to get Ashutosh, but and also defending NA. This is brilliant piece of racing. Huge respect from all of the drivers. Let's see how that goes. Anne is just a little bit behind all of them. Just two of them in front at this point. But do you think Anne should get a point? He is driving absolutely nice. So is Pravit Sharma. So is Ashutosh because he is up front in the pack. That is wheel to wheel between Pravit and oh no, Ashutosh has lost the car. It was there a contact we did not see, but he lost the car. That was huge fun, nice battle, and Annie gets promoted into the points. That was huge fun, wasn't it, Arjun?
Yeah, that was exciting. As we are now approaching the end of the race, just scanning the map to see if there are any other battles going on.
Yes, that is a nice observation, Arjun. Who is captain? Why is Captain running 15th? I thought Captain should run first, but nice name, Captain. You are running 15th, but no points for you, but you can try harder next time. That's fine. Who else is running in a decent position? Did we miss? No, KDB has. Did we miss KDB overtake on Envy? Was Envy on for? No, I think KDB was first, though, wasn't he? He
And
was
we did
first all
start the
along.
race on pole, but we missed how
Yes, he
KDB was
did
able to
start the
get
race
ahead of
on
him.
pole,
I
but
think it had something to
that
do with
is
that
true.
turn 2 incident that we saw on lap 1, and we might have
That
gotten
is true.
involved there.
That is true. Yes, very good, very good. Remember that very well remembered,
We're down to
Arjun.
our
But
final 2 laps of the race now. I think KDB is
say
in a
we
comfortable lead at the moment.
ADB is in a comfortable lead. He just has to cruise home and fetch his first victory of Formula Challenge Season 2, Round 1 at Hockenheimring.
I think Apurv just got an overtake down on Ashutosh to P11.
Ashutosh is losing all of the places that he had. He made
Meanwhile,
up.
a little bit of quandary over here. KDB is approaching the slower cars. He has one more
Oh, that
lap to
is
go.
true. How does the backmarkers know that a lead driver is coming behind them? They do have a yellow flag. They should. Oh, someone's just lost their car in
So
front
blue
of
flag.
KDB, but they do. Yes, yeah. Did I say yellow flag? Yes, sorry. Apologies. They should see a blue flag. Sakil Khan disqualified for teleport. What does that mean?
So there's no teleporting allowed during the race session. If someone were to accidentally teleport back to the pits, they would be disqualified. Also, that came up on the race control messages the fact that Ane has gotten a 5-second penalty for cutting, exceeding track limits over 6 times.
Oh no, that is a bummer for NA. After getting into the points here, Pravit Sharma is running at a decent position. NA is lacking behind him.
I think
I
Ane then
believe
drops down to P11 and Apurv takes P10 with carrying
he
that
is
5
going
second
to
penalty.
he is going to lose that place that he fought so hard.
Meanwhile,
But that
KDB has
is
just
a
finished the
bummer.
race.
Wow, KDB has just finished the race, but there is more race happening in the background. Did Aaron fetch a decent third place? Did we see a late swap around, or was it Pravit Sharma trying to go around the inside, as we can see from the picture-in-picture feature? And how has Captain finished ninth, Arjun? I wonder. That
I think
is.
Pravit messed it up there on the last lap. Also picked up a 5 second time penalty for exceeding track limits during the
Oh.
black and white flag.
That is a bummer for Pravit and Anai. Also Ashutosh. We did see a nice fight between all of them for the last couple of points position. But anyways, both of them has all of them has lost their positions. But that was a nice race, Arjun, wasn't it? I
Yep.
hope you enjoyed it just like we did, or also just like the drivers did, or probably just less than what the drivers did, because drivers were enjoying, as we can see, battles all around. That was a nice and decent race. I hope we can we'll catch you up, or the audience, to the pro category, which is going to happen in few minutes time. Until then, it was a nice race. Until then, we see you. I'm Gautam. Joining me was Arjun. Do you have any final thoughts, Arjun?
Nope. Just echoing what you said. Fun race. Definitely a lot of incidents. Us stewards are going to be working overtime to sort through all of this. But yeah, we'll see
Yes,
everyone in
that is
about 20
true.
minutes for the pro category race.
Yes, that is true, Arjun. Let's see 20 minutes after now and enjoy a little bit more racing in the pro category, where there will be more factors for the drivers to challenge. See you in a bit. Bye bye. Bye, everyone. Have a nice evening or